willingness and
able to purchase.
ability, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the same thing. Okay, so it means if these two characteristics are there, then it means it is demand. So a logical question should come into your mind that, sir, why we are studying this demand and supply, how it is related to my career, to my business. I want to open a business, and why this is important for me to study. I'm a business student. I should be learning HR, marketing, finance, accounting, but why I'm studying this demand and supply? The answer is that even if you are working for somebody else, you are doing a job, or if you are opening your own business, you must understand the demand. Otherwise, you will be ended up making a huge losses. How? The demand of, if you are opening a business, so you must know the demand of your product. Like how much in quantity I need to produce. If I produce less quantity, my customer will be dissatisfied. Why? Because they cannot avail my product on time. And then they will switch to other person who has the product. And then I lose my customer, I lose my market. Or if I produce too much, then I need to lower my prices to increase my demand. Even then, people don't want to buy this. Then what happened? That is junk for me, right? And I need to sell it at very discounted price. I would be having a losses. So most of the startups, when they start the business, they quickly go down and finish. Why? Because they couldn't get the true picture of their demand. So demand is both willingness plus ability. For example, how many of you guys want to have your private jet? I want to have, right? Everybody wants to have it, right? But do you have the ability? Do you have $4 million?
No.
So just merely, I want to buy this. Okay, you want to buy this. It means the Boeing company has to produce, like we are here 5 people. It means they have to produce five airplanes.
No, because there might be additional people
If they
who want
make
to buy you.
if they make additional 5 planes because I want to buy, right? That doesn't mean that I will purchase or I am able to purchase that one. So if they make that one, they would be at a loss. Why? Because they would be standing in their warehouse, having a warehouse cost, other wear and tear, obsolescence cost. So it means that's not demand. So they won't pay attention. If I will say that, look, Boeing, make one plane for me, I am willingly to buy. And they would say that, do you have the bank balance? Then I would say no. Then what is the next logical question? Get out of here, right? So it means demand is willingness plus ability. I have the willingness, but I don't have the ability. It means there is no demand. Even some people have the ability, but they don't have the willingness. Bill Gates, billions dollars, right? He can purchase, yes, but he said, I don't want to buy. I'm a very healthy person. I believe in natural stuff. I want to have bicycles rather going through the airplane, or rather going or using my own, for example, helicopter or whatsoever. I want to be, go green something. So you have a billions of dollars. You don't want to buy Mercedes? No. It means you don't have the willingness. So that is also not demand. So in order to have a demand, these two characteristics must be there. People can afford it, and people are willingly to buy that one. Right, guys? So many of the businessmen, they confuse with these two stuff, and they mix with these one, and they say that, okay, they have the survey. Okay, people want to buy. Okay, let's make this 1,000 units. And when they make that one, and then they want to sell it, nobody wants to buy. Only 200 people bought that, and then they are confused what to do. So many of the startup people, when you want to start your business, pay very close attention to your demand. And how the demand is created, we have a separate subject in consumer marketing or in consumer behavior. How many units actually people want to buy, right? For example, some people are crazy about car collections. Like, look at the Dubai Sheikh people. only very small family and they have 500 cars, right? And on the other hand, there are big families, they can afford 200 cars, but they only have 10 cars. That's it. So you need to look this kind of stuff as well, right? Okay. Any question?
I think I have one.
Yeah, sure, please.
It's not about the demand, but it's about the supply.
Then
Well,
please. I need to, interrupt you. You can ask me the supply related question either after the class or in next week. We will be talking about the supply setup over there. Okay. Okay. This one is only, I'm just giving you the demand perspective. So you just think of yourself, you are just buyer. Don't think in terms of supply or don't become supplier at the moment. Right now, just become buyers. Okay, I want to buy. I have the ability or not. That's it. Otherwise, this course is going to be very messed up. You will be thinking about and you will be going ahead further. And it is really hard for me to then grasp all this knowledge. Uh, After the class, maybe I can answer you. Okay, so if I'm taking your book example, if the price of the ice cream is $20, you want to buy less and might buy frozen yogurt. If the price falls to $1, you would buy ice cream more. So this is human nature. If you like to consume and if it's in your budget, you will consume more. Right? If you want to buy that product and it's not in that your budget, it's not budget friendly, then you will consume less. Right? So if you want to buy the ice cream, you love ice cream, okay, it's summer, okay, you love ice cream, but the price of the ice cream is $20. Maybe you can just have once in a week. But if the price of the ice cream drops to $1, you can have twice a day or thrice a day, right? So it means you start consuming more if the price goes down. So from here we can develop a relationship between quantity demanded and the price. That is, the quantity demanded is negatively related to price. It means if the price up, quantity demanded goes down. If the price up, if the price goes down, quantity demanded vice versa goes up, right? So this quantity demanded is individual quantity demanded. Remember that one. I want to buy for you, right? We'll talk about the market demand in coming slides. Right now, just focus on individual. So from here, we can also develop the law of demand. Law of demand states that other things equal, the quantity demanded of a good falls when price of the good rises. So it means we just added one thing, other things equal. The quantity demanded rises if the price of the product falls. The quantity demanded decreases if the price of the product rises. This is the law of demand. And when we see the law of, when we say the law of demand, we must add one thing, other things equal. Why? Because sometimes people exert irrational behavior. Like I told you, I am an Apple fan. I am very loyal to Apple. Even if the prices rises, I still want to buy this. It means it is the opposite of this law of demand. Quantity demanded rises, price also rises. That is not the law of demand. Right? That's why we say other things equal. People are rational. For example, in ladies, you have observed this kind of the fashion craze. Right? They want to buy Gucci or something and the price is skyrocketing. Even then they want to buy that one. It means that is irrational behavior. Right? Similarly with the boy stuff, they want to buy a car and nice suit and nice laptop, nice watch. The price of the watch rises, but still they want to buy Titan's watch. That's it. It means they are exerting irrational behavior. So law of economics only apply to rational people. That doesn't mean that they are crazy people, no. Mad people, no. The economics only divide between rational and irrational. But economics states that all the laws are applicable to those people who are rational. It means brand loyal people are not explained by economics. That's why we have a separate topic in marketing stuff, advertising stuff, right? The fashion is not going to be explained by, even this is a winters, people are wearing half sleeves because this is fashion, you know. Tom Cruise, you know, wear this kind of stuff, okay. And you are like just shivering with winter, but still it's a fashion, you know, people want to do that, right? So it cannot be explained by economics. We have different subject, right? So that's why when it comes to law of demand, you must add this one. Other things equal, if quantity demanded, if the price decreases, quantity demanded rises. Other things equal, if the price increases, quantity demanded decreases. Demanded. A demand schedule. A demand schedule is a table that shows the relationship between the price and the quantity demanded. So I'm following the example from your book, and that is Kedrine example. So basically, a table that shows the price and quantity. We call this demand schedule or demand table. Even if you don't see a demand here, you just see price and quantity. So can you say that this table is demand table? Look at the price. Price increasing 0, 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3. And look at the quantity. Quantity increasing or decreasing?
Decreasing.
Decreasing. It means this must be quantity demanded. So we should say that this table belongs to quantity demanded, right? Even though is not written demand here, even then you can easily find out the relationship that, okay, the price rises, quantity decreases, it must be quantity demanded, right? And what is curve? A curve is the graphical representation of demand schedule, that's it. So we have,
Sorry, sir.
yeah,
Curve is what?
graphical representation of demand schedule. So we have a demand schedule here, right? So if we draw it on a two-dimensional plane, two coordinate plane graph here. So on y-axis you take price, on x-axis you take quantity, right? Now you need to draw that one. So first of all, at 0, quantity is 12. At 3, quantity is 0. At 3, quantity is 0. At 2.5 or at 2, quantity, at 2.5, quantity is 2. At 2.5, quantity